Hey everybody, today I will do another quick video, and today we'll do just an introduction to vectors. I will do a playlist in Calculus 3, or what is called multivariable calculus. So we will just do a brief review of what a vector is, right? So first, you know, um, we can say, right, what is a vector? Let's see. Select race. All right. So, what is a vector? Right. So we have what is called we have what is called two quantities, right? So we have two quantities. We have a one that is called a scalar, and we can say, okay, what is a scalar, right? Well, I will do a little chart here. So, okay, so scalars and vector, right? I will try to do like a line here to separate them, like that, right? So scalars are a scalar are simply numbers. For example, mass, right? For example, mass, right? For example, mass, 2 kilograms, right? 2 kilograms, right? This is a scalar. Why? Because it's just a number, just a unit, right? What about a speed? A speed is also a scalar because it doesn't have a magnitude and direction. A vector have to have a magnitude and direction, right? This is just a magnitude. It doesn't make any sense for me to say 2 kilograms due north or 2 kilograms due west, right? Right? And also a speed, for example, a speed. So this is mass. And let me just, right? So mass, right? 45 miles per hour speed. Right? So 45 miles per hour. This is speed. So it's also a scalar quantity, right? And then what else? Temperature, right? So 45 degrees Fahrenheit, right? Temperature is also a scalar quantity, right? So what are vectors, right? Just a few examples. A vector has to have quantities and directions. For example, velocity. Right? So let me just, right? If I said 45 miles per hour north, right? That will be what? That will be velocity. That will be a vector. Right? If I say acceleration, right? Also acceleration has a vector. Why? Because let's say, for example, acceleration due to gravity. What is the direction of acceleration due to gravity? It's just going down, right? So that's why we have the formula that is equal to F force, a vector force, right? Which is equal to, and force is another vector too, so it's equal to M A, right? When also this technically is another vector. Why? It's because acceleration is also a vector, right? So M, which is mass, which I already say right here, M is a mass. It is a scalar, but that scalar is being multiplied by a vector, and that's why F is a vector. Force, right? Right? So we say that the force is also a vector, right? So we can say that the force, if I say force, right? So this is force, right? And I apply a certain force to a box, right? So I am applying a certain force to a box, right? That is, I am giving the force, I give it a direction, a horizontal direction, and I can say, I am applying due east, right? So east. That force can be anything, can be 300 kilonewtons or whatever, but it's east. So this is a vector, right? Force is a vector, right? What about another one? So we have velocity, we have force, right? Also we have acceleration, right? We also say that acceleration also a vector. Right? And those are the few, and it can be more. You're thinking about moment, for example, P for moment, P is equal to M times B, right? Times velocity, right? So what is V? It's actually a vector, so this make to be a vector, right? So it's a lot of areas you can actually go and investigate these things and see But again, this is just a brief introduction to this. So this is a few one of the the few scalar quantities and vector quantities, right? So yeah. So this is just a basic introduction to vectors, right? So we're making sure that we understand what is a scalar and what is a vector, right? And I just want to show you a little quick how you write scalars. For example, a scalar, you write it like this, like this, and then that will be the end for this video. Just want to make sure that we understand that. So a scalar, it will be like this, 4 comma 6, right? That will be a scalar, right? Vector is usually written like this, like that, and you got a 4 comma 6, like that, right? So this is when you see something like this, is a vector. And when you something like I'm sorry, when you see something like this in the scalar, right? When you see something like this, is a vector, right? And this is basically just a point, right? So if you want to point, you want to just do something like this, right? So you got a 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then you stand up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you kind of collect those dots here. So 4 comma 6 is going to be up here, right? So that would be in a scalar, right? A vector on the other hand, you got something like this, right? So you got something like this. So you got in a vector, you got something like this. This is 0, right? So you start from 0 and you go across 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then you go up on the y component, and you said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and here is when this component go like this. This is called the magnitude. So at this point, see that? So this is called a magnitude, right? This is a vector. It has 6 to the y-axis. Let me just do a better job in this. Look like, okay. All right. So you got something like this. It's going to be worse, but all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? And this is not looking good at all. Right, so let me just kind of, right, so this is, if I do like this, going straight down and across, and I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? And I do 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So here, as you can see, we got what? We got, right? And then we have this unit, which is going to meet around here, which that will make a vector. Why? Because from here, I can actually go, right, 6 units up, right? First, I travel to the east, right? And then I go due west. So, something like this, right? So this, I go like this. I go like this, right? Let me just see if I can actually pick another color. I go across like this, right? So I go like that, and then I go do I have another color? I guess yellow, right? And then from there I go up, right? So this is right, and then I go up. See that? So here actually, all right, so this is basically right, so this right here is called the magnitude, and I will talk about how to take the magnitude of a vector in the next video. But this is the basic idea how a vector works. Just basically represent a magnitude in a direction. In this case, I will say that this vector is going to what? The magnitude of this vector is going northeast, right? Northeast. So yeah. So why? Because this is north, this is east, this is west, this is, you know, this, I'm sorry, this is north, this is east, this is south, and this is west. So it's going to be northeast, right? Okay, so that's it, guys. That's it for this video. I hope you learned something. If you do, please give me a like, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.